Hey, let me give you a trick to catch a few more fish when you're pulling a Lindy rig, when you're trolling a jig, or when you're pulling a spinner for walleyes. One of the biggest things I get asked all the time about Destination Fish TV is, John, why are you always fishing in the back of the boat? And I'm going to explain to you why. So many of these waters are clearing, but even those that aren't, ultimately a lot of the fish I'm catching day in and day out are in 20 feet of water or less. So the boat could actually spook them a little bit. So one of the things I learned a long time ago is I used to sit in the front of the boat a lot and feel like I had to sit up there, work the trolling motor and run those spinners or those jigs or whatever it was. But what happened is that line was so often right underneath the boat, that was the moment where a lot of times fish would spook. And ultimately, here's how I figured it out. I would sometimes sit up there, put somebody in back would be catching a few more fish than me. Okay, I was only up there because I felt like it was maybe easier to drive the boat. Well, times have changed, okay? Times have changed specifically because of these trolling motors now. I mean, I can sit in the back of the boat and have total control of my trolling motor with this remote and make it do everything I want it to do. Well, here's the thing I've realized. I don't even care if I'm fishing 3 people. I put all of us in the back of the boat because at that 45-degree or more, maybe with the jig angle that I'm fishing at, what I'm doing is I'm getting the line out from underneath the boat. And the further out from underneath the boat I get it, the more those fish are settled by the time the bait comes past them. If I'm doing 2 things at one time, bringing the boat right over the top of them, and I got the bait right there, a lot of times they're more focused on the boat being over the top of them and they scatter. But if I'm past them a little bit and then that bait comes through, a lot of times they might have just skipped out to the side just a hair, and you know what? My bait's right there because that rod's out over the edge of the boat. That's why you always see me fishing out of the back of the boat. I guarantee you, if you get to fishing out of the back of the boat more often when you're pulling a jig, pulling a spinner, pulling a Lindy rig, you're going to maximize your bites. And if you put somebody up in the front of the boat and you watch the ratio by the end of the day, you're going to find out that you thought that guy in front would catch more fish just because his bait got to him first, but most often it's everybody you got in the back of the boat catching more of the fish, and it's because the bait is back away from the boat.